Rightio, activation was against this unit and this unit. Ian 1, he moved up, opened fire. He was only 2 centimetres out from a short range fire, which was a bit gutted, but he did manage to kill two more Frenchies. Right, activation was against the Voltigeurs versus the Rifleman. Rifleman 1, opened fired, managed to score 4 hits on that unit, but very luckily I had passed all my saving throws. So yeah, that was kind of good. Well, surprise, surprise, activation was between these two, and Ian 1 moved up, opened fire, short range, should have been punishing, but I think, thank God for the cover from this, and only 2 died, so that was a lot less painful than it could have been. Well, I don't believe this. Ian won the activation again with that unit there. That means his whole army activated before anything that I've got left. These guys moved up and opened fired on that, killing a further 4, which was bloody punishing actually. And yep, see that? That's a sign that I'm not loved. Voltigeurs activated, opened fire, short range, didn't move. All I needed was 4s on a D10, and I managed to fluff that up. Well, I didn't actually. I scored 3 hits, and he then rolled 3 10s. That is just not right. Okay, then I activated this unit next, which opened fire on that. I only managed to kill 1. And lastly, I activated that unit that fired at them, and managed to drop 2, which is nothing but a miracle for me. So yeah, that's the end of turn 2. And is it turn 2? Was it?
I think it is the beginning of turn 3.
Yes, but it's the end of turn 2, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, well, correct me people if we're wrong. But yeah, anyway, this is what the battlefield looks like now. Right, beginning of turn 3. Activation was between the Voltigeurs and the Rifleman. Rifleman 1, they moved into the meadow for cover and opened fire on these guys and killed 1. Okay, I tried to activate the same old unit. Ian opted for these guys. Why break the habit of a lifetime? He won. Moved up through the town, opened fire, and managed to kill 2 of the line infantry. Okay, I've opted to try again, same old. He did with command block 1, moved up and opened fire on this, managed to score a whopping 5 hits on that unit, and for some weird reason I managed to save the lot. I managed to win an activation, and I didn't do that great. They opened fire short range and only dropped 1 red coat. Not too great. This is weird. I've won another activation. It's not right. And I opened fire on that unit there. Managed to drop 2 of them. Okay, Ian won the activation with these guys. They opted to stand still and fire on that. I got in 8 hits, but thanks to cover, only 2 dead. But I've only got these 3 guys now left, which means this unit's very dangerously on the verge of having to take a morale. Okay, last activation of the turn, which was this unit. I opted to fire at them. Got, how many hits was it again?
3 hits.
3 hits, and he saved all 3. So that was the end of turn 3, and it is what it's all looking like at the moment. Not very good for the French. Okay, first activation of the turn, I won it, used it for my command guys. They opted to fire all their shots, all 9 shots at them, but only managed to, I got about a good many hits, but only managed to kill one guy. Rightio, roll off, it was between these 2 units. I won, these guys fired only 1 hit, but managed to do 1 kill. Rightio, his activation, it was my last unit versus this unit. He won. Short range fire at the poor tattered remains of these guys. Luckily enough, I managed to save them all. So, next unit to be activated was the Highlanders, which opened fire and killed another 2 guys, which leaves that unit, because that's the command unit there, only with them 3, so in a very dangerous position right now. This is the reason why Bernard Cornwall chose the 95th Rifles for Sharp. They just open fire, because they're elite, they can opt to fire twice, so if they don't move, which they did, and absolutely decimated that unit, which has now put me in a really bad spot. The Emperor is so pissed off with me right now. Final activation of that turn, which was Captain Leroy, is it? Yeah. With his 44th, moved up and short range gunned that unit down. All that's left is him, which leaves me in of my force, him, and these 3 guys there. So we can quite safely say I've lost. I've lost big time. So yeah, that is Capitan. I hope you enjoyed. This game, and if you are interested in this game further, please seek out Capitan Games for the rules.